I'm not taking Scotty. I'm not even taking Jason Day. Would you believe it?
Oh, well, there you go.
If that comes back to bite me in the bum, then I will hold my hands up and say it. But I'm going to take at 20, well, he's between 20 to 1 and 24 to 1. I'm going to go with a guy that makes Dallas his hometown. Tom Kim is going to be my pick this week for the AT&T Byron Nelson. Now, he had such a hot start to his PGA Tour career. I mean, he had 2 wins in 2022. One of them was in the fall schedule for this season. But he hasn't had a top 10 by himself since January at the American Express. Top 10 at the Zurich, obviously the team event. But maybe he kind of slowed down a little bit. People had set very high expectations after what they saw from him and what they saw at the President's Cup when he was almost the hero superstar of the international team. But Tom Kim this week, as I said, he's playing in his hometown. He's the straightest hitter on tour right now. It's not going to matter too much this week, as we said, off the tee, extremely forgiving. But his greens and regs stat, his approach stat, he can make birdies in abundance. And when I was looking down the list, I'm looking at guys, you know, can they get to 25, 26 under par? Tom Kim, yes. To me, there's no doubt about it. Just got to have a good putting week for Tom Kim. And I completely see him being in contention. So, well, I found him at 24 to 1. That was the highest. But I'm going to pick Tom as my outright favourite this week. Jordan Spieth's buddy. And I'm sure with Jordan not playing, he's given him a few pointers.
Yeah, Tom Kim, I think, is going through what everyone does on tour, Diane. That gets a little, trying to play a lot of events, trying to do his job, and then realizing that, it's tiring playing the tour. He can't play every event. And, his form is just like everybody else's. It's up and down. But Tom Kim, we know, has so much upside. Lives in Dallas. It's really hard for us to go against people that live in Texas. It's like when we play in California, Diane. It's like, it's the same thing. You got to watch out for the California guys in California.
And his numbers are so good. I said that his season's been a little bit slower than maybe we would have anticipated, but he's 13th in total driving, 11th greens and reg, 5th in scrambling, 15th in birdie average. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. As I said, the putter's maybe the one club that hasn't been as good as it had been. He's 69th in putting average right now. But I was looking back at his last 3 events and the putter's been the thing that's kind of let him down. However, he's a young guy. He's going to have a huge fan support this week. And he thrived in those conditions at the President's Cup. So I'm all over Tom Kim.